All right, we're gonna demonstrate how to do the high bun. So you wanna start, most of you, unless you have super curly hair or really, really coarse hair, I don't suggest wetting it. But if that's the way you can get it really smooth, then do it, but you should try to do it with hairspray first. So I'm gonna spray all over a bit. I'm gonna use, her hair's a little finer, so I'm gonna use a comb on hers. You might wanna use a brush depending on how thick the hair is. And I find the crown of the head right back here, and I just start smoothing everything with the hairspray back to the crown of the head. Gather it up and start to get my pony first. So once I know I have my pony in the right spot, then I keep spraying to get all those loose ends. Keep spraying. And then I just keep smoothing to get out the bumps and to get it nice and smooth. And that's when a comb really comes in handy. So you might want to start with the brush and then move on to the comb to get some of a smoother line and get the bumps out. And keep just smoothing back till I'm where I want to be, making sure I'm looking at her, you know, underneath too, trying to smooth up. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to really keep a tight grip here so that when I go with the ponytail, that I don't end up with a ton of bumps after the ponytail. So trying to get that as smooth as possible. Probably gonna go one more round of hairspray with her before I get her ponytail in. And then, ooh, the trials of being short. Then one more round of smoothing, really getting it tight to her head. That's what I want. So we don't want her ponytail to be loose. We want it to be as tight to her head as we can get it. Go there one more time. I'm gonna take one more front swoop. So no part here, no anything, just straight back to the crown of the head. I'm gonna grab a ponytail holder. When I have it where I want it, I'm gonna go straight there and really take it tight to the crown of the head as much as I can.
Now, Ms. Tricia, with any of our little ones who have bangs, would you recommend trying to wet it back and
try to get it back, and then you're probably gonna have to secure it with a bobby pin.
Okay.
That way, let me grab. I'm out of the shot because my hairspray flew, and then we're coming back. So now, if you're not smooth, or if you have any bumps, which were not too bad actually on Haley, this is when you can also take your comb then and just smooth back to where the rim of the ponytail is. And I'm a little bit crooked with her pony, but you'll get the idea. And then what you want to do is now we're going to twist the ponytail. So I'm going to spray it down so that I don't have a lot of loose ends. I'm going to grab a thing of bobby pins in my hand, and I'm just going to keep smoothing and twisting as I do that, and try to get a nice smooth twist all the way to the end. And I might keep spraying depending on how thick and what you have. And I just kind of keep smoothing with my hand to get all that smooth and under. And once I'm twisted and I'm where I want to be, then I start to wrap the hair around. And I usually start, and then what I'll do is, Haley, will you hold those for me and hand me some bobby pins as we do it? And then I'll start to pin as I'm twisting, so I kind of can get it straight and a little bit even. So I'll start there. Yep. And then I'll keep twisting, and then I'll come around and pin the front. Sorry, Haley, I think I got the ponytail holder. There we go. And then found that one. And keep coming around. Now I'll take the next section and keep twisting. And then I'll pin that as I go. Good. And just basically till I'm finished with the hair. Coming around the front. Get that last little bit tucked in. Good. And then I'll take a look. Like I said, I'm slightly crooked on her pony today, but you can kind of see. So then I'll just take some of the parts, if like there's a little bit sticking up, then I'll kind of take a look at where I am and kind of adjust from there. So then you'll have a nice tight bun. And then of course you know, whatever little flyaways you have here, and then I'll take, you know, and smooth with either my hand or my comb, depending on what I've got. Yeah. And then you have a nice high tight. So we don't want it too high, so we don't want it on the center of the head. As you can see, if you're standing in front, you can still see the front of her bun. So you still want to see a little bit of it, but we don't want it sitting on the top, and we don't want it too far back. So we kind of, you want to be able to see the front half of your bun from the front. So that gives you a nice high ballet bun. Now we're going to quick do a little